Good morning and welcome to day 5 of the Money Mindset Reboot. And congratulations for getting to day 5. Please let me know if you're watching this, pop the hashtag replay in the chat. And yes, thank you so much for what you've been sharing in the group, those of you who have. And even if it's only a couple of you, what it does for me is it helps me take the temperature of what's going, and then I can bring the next exercise in, because I've been working really intuitively this time. I've allowed myself to tune into your energy and not pre-plan, and I think it's working really well, because some of the realizations people are having are just off the scale. And we have our call at 6 p.m. this evening, which I will attempt to I'll do it. I forgot last time to put it into the Winning Women group, but I will remember this time. So you can either watch it on Winning Women or on Zoom. And I encourage you to come on Zoom, because then I can see you and you can bring questions. In the group you can't. But if you come on the Zoom, you can bring questions and we can have a conversation like we did last time. And I'm not planning to record it, because what comes up is often really personal. And it just isn't a place for the public domain. If you know something's going to be recorded and put out to strangers, then we don't open up in the same way. And that's not what this is about. Money work is about deep, it's always personal, and it's always interesting for those who are listening as well. What you're sharing will trigger things off for me, and oh my goodness, I never thought of that. So there's a huge power in working in a group. And I've got a group program starting in January, which will be a next progression of this for anyone who wants to. There are various ways of working with me. I'm going to offer a real special today as well. I'll put that out later. But basically, you can have an hour with me, or you can come on a group, or you can do a one-to-one program. But I do encourage you to do more of this. We've just started unwrapping things this week. You've gone really deep on what was going on in your family and where all your beliefs have come from. And now it's time to focus on the good stuff, to really start understanding yourself, to putting together the mindset and the practices that you want, that are going to powerfully take you forward into 2022. And what I've been hearing is the energy of this weekend. There's a new moon, there's an eclipse coming this weekend, and is it really a time for just kind of going within and being with this stuff, maybe getting your journal out and reflecting on what's come this far. Do the exercise we're going to do today, and then come back to me. I'll be coming back to you on Monday. Come back to me and see where you are, because I really encourage you to take this forward. So today's exercise, I would love you to think about your income last year, this year actually, 2021, approximately. I know approximately what mine was. I don't know exactly yet. I've got my accounts to finish this weekend actually. And think about that, and just think about the feelings associated with your income this year. And now I'd like you to just write that figure down or remember it. And you can do this exercise while you're driving if you choose to. Now double it, please. So 15,000 becomes 30, or 100,000 becomes 200,000. Okay? And feel into that feeling. And you might want to go to your love place first. I'm going to go to mine. Okay, so I'm feeling into doubling my income from this year. What's coming up for me is, that's not enough. Okay, so now I'm going to double it again. Yeah, that's better. It's still not enough. It's kind of okay, but I can do better than that. You know, I'm here for more than that, right? So whatever's coming up for you, and then we're going to double it again. Well, how does that feel to you? And just think about the feelings associated with that. Is there excitement? Is there, how the hell would I do that? Or that's completely bonkers, but I like it. And what I would love you to do is to continue doubling until you get to a point where it feels downright uncomfortable. Okay? So, yeah, there's a point where I've got to where it's just ridiculous and it's just, Okay, so when you get to the point where it feels downright uncomfortable, just feel into the feelings around it. And you can go really deep into this if you like, because this is part of this exercise. So feel it in your body, feel where the discomfort is. And then I would like you to feel into who in your life, and it may even be someone who's already died, would be disempowered and really put out by you having that level of income. Okay? So maybe there's a point where you go back and they know, you tell them, what's their reaction? Whatever it is, but this is about you and you just tuning in. Is it a friend? Is it your dad? For me, I actually think it would have been my late sister. Okay. And just tune into that. And I would love you to do some journaling around that. And because that is putting a ceiling on your earnings. And some people I do this with, they have no ceiling at all. They're just generally excited about money. But for some of us, that ceiling, it can be really surprisingly low. And this is your exercise here. Okay, so that's your task for today. And please come to the call at 6 o'clock. I've got a really special exercise for us to do then, which will wrap this up absolutely beautifully. And I've got a sense that I will be emailing you on Monday as well, possibly with another little wrap-up exercise. And I would really love you to continue this work, to come and join me in a group or one-to-one to really explore this further. Something's brought you here. You obviously had a calling. There aren't an enormous amount of people who commit to money courses and actually showing up, especially to day 5. And so I invite you to think there's a new year ahead, there's a new era, there's a business maybe you want to grow, maybe there's other things you want to do. And maybe it's just, maybe you're carrying this mantle of guilt and shame and whatever it is about money, and it's affecting your self-esteem and your self-worth and how you put yourself out in the world. Maybe it's affecting your health. I remember from my nursing days and working as a physical therapist for the 30 years I have been, if somebody presents with low back pain, sciatica, now that real deep low back pain, there's often they're carrying around a financial burden. They don't feel supported around money. So maybe they think it's all going to fall away, they're going to lose everything, or maybe they think they're managing it all by themselves. And I learned that very early on as a student nurse. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me know how you've got on with this. I'm going to put page 5 tile, date 5 tile for you to put your comments on in the group, but feel free to put them under this video as well. Please do give us your reflections, and come and join us at 6 o'clock UK time if you can. And if not, I will be emailing you, and I will definitely be back to you on Monday. And please book yourself a call with me. The link is actually here. No cost to yourself, obviously, but it will be lovely to hear how you got on this course, and if I can help you from here, or if you're just to know where you are is hugely valuable for me for what I'm preparing for the future. But it would also be lovely to go further in this journey with you as you've made the commitment to begin it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and join me at 6 if you can. Bye-bye.